This is the 25th anniversary of my company, Board Builders, and people have asked me to share some of the stories from my 25 years of consulting and writing a book. I've written enough books. I want to share it with you on video. Today I want to talk about Sally. Sally called me recently, and she said that at the beginning of November, she went to the executive director of the board she was on, which was a K through 12 school she had gone to. And she said, I'd like to write a letter asking for donations and sharing what the school has done for me with everybody who went to school in the 70s. That was a lot of kids. And so the executive director said, why don't we narrow it down a little bit? So they narrowed it down to 100 people, and Sally wrote the letter from the heart. And it was in her style. And then the story gets messy. The letter went to the communications director for the district, and she butchered it. Death by 1,000 edits. And made it sound institutional. Took out you and we and us. Sally had a fit. She said, this is my letter to my fellow students, and this doesn't sound like me. And so they went back and forth. It's now February, and Sally called me and said, this letter has not gone out. One of the things they're fighting about is that Sally said, I would be working at McDonald's, hopefully managing the fry section instead of just working there, rather than being a CEO of my own corporation. And the communication director said, that's very classist. And they went back and forth. At this point, Sally's walking. We want our board members to reach out to their sphere of influence. And this woman is so discouraged, and so is the executive director. I've suggested a meeting with the communications director, and she said, we go through the executive director. A great idea, an exciting potential, a committed board member, and a foiled idea. If you're interested in having a board retreat on Zoom, we have special pandemic pricing. So give me a call and let me know if you're interested in a workshop on fundraising or how to ask for a planned gift or recruiting or whatever your organization needs. Prices are much lower than my coming, and I'd love to work with you. Thanks so much.